have one final question, again, bringing it back to Morphy. So Paul Morphy showed the world that the right way to play against the Roy Lopez. Spanish opening was 3A6, then followed by quick NF6. And we all were told that that was the opening you needed to study to learn how to play chess. And then people stopped playing it because of your success with the Berlin defense. Do you have any regrets about destroying these centuries of opening theory that we all learned and now we don't play?
I would have if it wouldn't bring me world champion's title. Yeah, I mean, I would be regretting it. But then it's like, okay, I got some compensation, quite good compensation. But I can tell you that the funny story, which is of course more of a fun, it's not like I was Nostradamus, but I mean, when I was choosing this opening, I didn't believe it is so good. I mean, I just the only thing that I understood it would be quite suitable against Garry, especially, and that it is not as bad as people think it is. Yeah, somehow it was always considered to be a very dubious opening, but it didn't seem to me like that. But I of course, at that time, I didn't think that it would be such a strong weapon. But the funny story is that then, because I was working with DeepMind on some artificial intelligence projects, and after already I finished my chess career, and actually they told me the story that, you know, the AlphaZero, the way it learns chess, I mean, once they manage to get the correct, like, the best possible neuron network, I mean, then it starts to learn, and it just starts to play games, yeah, against itself. And they even made me in the office, they reproduce the process. So it was kind of funny because first, okay, there was a big monitor and many like very quick blitz games. It plays against itself. And at the very beginning, just doesn't have a clue about the game. I mean, it just gives up pieces, it blunders mate in one because it has no idea what is this game all about. So it was kind of funny. Then we went to take a coffee, you know, with guys who were actually making this AlphaZero. We come back in like 20 minutes, and okay, it's already, I can see the games. It's already playing like on amateur level. I mean, it doesn't, you know, like give away his pieces and so on. So then we worked there, and by the evening, I could already see it is absolutely top, like grandmaster level the games. And next morning I come and it's already space. Yeah, it's like you cannot, it's very obvious that it's just far too strong for any human player. So, but the point is that they told that, you know, during these phases of improvement, and it actually improves like every 10 minutes or something, yeah, considerably. And then it was trying, like there were moments it was trying different openings based on its own games. So it was raising like Sicilian. There was a moment the French defense was actually considered to be the best, but then it understood after 1 hour it improved and it started to kill French defense somehow. So and etc. And finally, at the end of this whole process, it thinks that Berlin is the best. The best against e4. That was kind of funny, yeah, because it took it 40 million games or whatever amount, or even more, to play to understand that finally Berlin is the best. Because now, if you don't adjust the opening theory, because of course you can let AlphaZero play different openings, obviously it's going to win anyway, but if you let it play for free, it always chooses Berlin defense actually against c4. So that was like, okay, thank you. But it was more of a fun because, of course, it was, yeah. I mean, I couldn't in my wildest dreams believe that this is like the best opening, but it seems like now it's almost. Yeah, it's very difficult, hard not to crack, and people are suffering against it. Yeah, that's true, but yeah, I'm sorry for that, for killing chess, but I didn't. It was unintentional, at least what I can say. It was not intentional. I just wanted to kill, I mean, in brackets, Garry in this match, but I didn't mean to kill chess. I mean, that was a side effect.
And say your victory against Garry Kasparov was one of the most exciting moments in decades and decades of chess. So a belated congratulations for reaching the pinnacle and teaching much about
I didn't believe in it myself. I mean, like, okay, I didn't think actually about it so much when I was preparing for the match, and I had a different type of motivation. But well, I knew theoretically it's possible, but practically I didn't like, okay, didn't think I have that many chances. But it happened when you prepare correctly, and well, you don't think too much about the outcome. I mean, like, not getting too obsessed about the outcome. And because my motivation was probably always in chess, I'm very strange player. I mean, I'm not extremely competitive person or sportsman, not really. I mean, for instance, like Fischer, yeah, Bobby Fischer, this famous sentence of him, maybe it was a little bit of a PR, but still, his sentence when he was asked in some TV interview, what do you enjoy most in chess? And he answered something like, what I enjoy in chess is to see the ego of my opponent getting destroyed. Yeah, and it's pretty kind of fighty, yeah, attitude. But to me, no, it was never the point. Even other way around. Sometimes I felt a bit pity for the opponents, yeah, because I kind of understand this feeling, and I was myself on the losing side. Obviously, quite often I understand it's kind of painful for professional players, so it was never. But for me, why I managed to get like really like best of myself for that match, because well, for me it was always important like inner challenge. Yeah, I mean, that is my strongest motivation was always, yeah, like, okay, can I manage this? Can I manage more? Can I manage to jump over my head now? Yeah. So, and that was really motivating me a lot. And when I just miraculously, somehow by coincidence, happened to play a match with Garry, well, my thought process was like, okay, this is the maximum test you can have in chess, yeah, because he is the greatest player at that moment, maybe in the history. Okay, you play in the face to face, you're playing him 16-game match. I mean, it's not like tournaments. Okay, I was already top 3 player. I won tournaments, etc. But this is like a real battle. Yeah, that would show who am I in chess. I mean, and I wanted to know myself, not that like I was ready to accept any result. If he's going to crush me, okay, he's just better. I mean, that's fine. I mean, not like I mean, it's not a shame to lose to Garry Kasparov. Yeah, maybe I can fight almost on equal terms, lose, or maybe even in a wildest dream, maybe I can even win. But frankly, it was not like a goal. The goal was for me I spent quite some time and really like serious effort to get to my best. And for me, it was important that, okay, I know, there was a certain point that maybe, I would, prepare as usual, nothing so special. Then maybe I would lose a match, like a very tight match. And then I would think after, being, many years, to say, okay, I had the only unique chance. Yeah. And in fact, maybe under some circumstances, I could have managed it if I would really give everything. Yeah. And so for me, it was important, like, to give all I have, and then to see and to accept any kind of outcome. It's very strange attitude. I mean, I understand it's not sportive. In books, they write all different things, but that was really the case. And okay, I was kind of surprised myself that it was so. I mean, that I won pretty convincingly. I mean, it was not expected. But it was not expected partly because I didn't expect anything. I mean, like, I was ready to accept any result which would come, but okay, because it's, if I'm worse, okay, I'm worse. It's normal, yeah. I am not. I don't have an ego, like Eiffel Tower. So I mean, I understand he's a great player and amazing and so on. So that was. I mean, it's not like a typical attitude. I would say don't try it at home. Yeah, I mean, if you're not like this, it's not that I recommend this attitude, but I think it's important to adjust. I mean, to show your best in every profession or anything you do is important to, I mean, to make it like haute couture. Yeah, to adjust your actions, your attitude what is inside you. Yeah, I mean, like to yourself. And that was like something nobody taught me of doing this. This is supposed to be completely wrong approach if you want to become world champion, but it's against all rules. But actually, it helped me. It really helped me to show my best. So, and also it in a way, I don't know. It's like was the first proof. I mean, actual proof for me that that actually you can achieve. You don't know your limits, your ceiling. Yeah, if you like honestly and sincerely correct and in a professional way do your work, you never know. Maybe you can jump much higher than you ever imagined. Yeah, so for me it was really. I mean, I never considered myself equal to him, to Garry in general, yeah, in total. But okay, in this particular match, I was really better. I mean, objectively, yeah, and to my own surprise.